for the UFC. Here's your tale to take for the main event. Covington, ranked 6th. 3 spots ahead of Buckley, but he's the underdog. 6 years older is Covington, the native of Oregon. He's also 1 inch taller. Sizable edge and reach. Lies with Buckley of 4 inches. One final time to introduce the fighters, Bruce Buckley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Florida Athletic Commission. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at octagon sidearms: Derek Clearly, Eric Cohen, and Chris Lee. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, presenting the number 9 ranked UFC welterweight contender in the world, Joaquin New Mesa. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 17 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the number 6 ranked UFC welterweight contender in the world, and the former UFC interim welterweight champion, Colby Chaos Covington.
All right, gentlemen, been through the rules in the locker room. Want you to obey my commands at all time. Want you to protect yourselves at all time. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. If not, go back to your corners.
No touch of the gloves. Colby Covington continues to keep us guessing, known for his outlandish behavior during fight weeks and a willingness to say anything to try to get under his opponent's skin. He was quiet. Let Chael Sonnen do his talking on the mic yesterday at ceremonial weigh-ins. Buckley believes that's a sign of
Let's go, fight.
a lack of confidence in this main event. Final fight of the year, Buckley in white, Covington is in blue.
So, I don't even need to say it. The better striker of the two, the more powerful, the more explosive, and the more dangerous is Joaquin Buckley. That's just a fact. But Colby Covington has been one of the top welterweights on the planet for a very long time. Extreme conditioning, fantastic wrestling. But he can't allow Joaquin Buckley to just settle into a rhythm. He's got the crowd on the side.
Covington's been on the roster 10 years. This is 17th UFC appearance. Buckley joined in 2020. This already his 15th trip to the octagon.
So busy. Buckley stayed so busy. This is his fourth fight this year.
3-0 so far. Stoppages in 2 of them, including against Vicente Luque and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Buckley got through with a couple of jabs there.
And his strength of schedule at 185 was tough.
Now, obviously, this is 5 rounds as well. Colby Covington, no stranger to doing that. Many 5-round fights, lots of experience there. So maybe he wants to try and slow Buckley down a little bit, drag him into deep waters, not take too many risks early on because he knows Buckley's so explosive. But just wearing him a little bit, and as I say, start operating a little later in the fight.
Covington didn't look like himself when he fought Leon Edwards. Said he suffered a broken foot 30 seconds into the first round. Says he also was battling some altitude sickness when he was training in Colorado.
Nice job from Buckley. And already a little cut.
Yeah, see some blood coming out the eye of Colby. That's going to give Buckley a tremendous amount of confidence.
And Buckley being smart too. He's not going crazy. Picking his shots, working behind that jab quite a bit.
That eye is bothering Colby Covington. Keeps wiping away, pawing at it. See, again, it's the lead eye as well. It's going to be problematic the longer this fight goes.
Ooh.
Beautiful
head kick. Buckley looks sharp.
Left to finish the combination, landed for Joaquin Buckley.
That's a nice sequence of attack.
Looping shots from Covington on entry.
Yeah, Colby looks a little rough early on in this first round. Just biting on feints.
Oh, that's a good shot. Buckley's shots just have such bigger consequences.
Yeah. And he's not over swinging. I mean, he's being sharp with it.
This is what Colby needs.
Yeah, first real takedown attempt comes at the 1 minute mark of round one.
Well, second, he tried earlier.
Yeah, he did try.
Buckley did a good job of stuffing it. But this has got to be his path to victory. But again, really nice defense. Beautiful sprawl, uses the underhooks, controls the head, and disengages. Really strong work. Buckley's having a field day here.
Oh my goodness, just out of range.
Yeah, look at the clock.
A little smile there from Colby as if to say, I'm not concerned, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He might be concerned.
Oh! Buckley times the right hand. Final seconds of round one. We'll keep it here between rounds. Big end of the first 5 minutes for Buckley. That's the right hand, we believe, cut over the right eye of Covington. It's in a bad spot. Looks like it's right near his eyelid.
Yeah, definitely causing problems. But let's have a look here. Right hand there, just kind of grazes past the eye. But the bigger problem right now for Colby is Joaquin Buckley. He's on fire. He looks sensational. He's stopping the takedowns, doing a lot of damage. The doctors are taking a look at Colby right in front of us right now. Oh no, it's just a cut, man.
I don't think there was so much of a knockdown there at the end.
Yeah.
He kind of fell over.
He was kind of on one leg throwing a kick.
Ooh. Pretty gnarly gash again, close to the eye. Covington takes a look and gives it a smile.
All right, round two. Let's go, gentlemen. Fight.
So a good opening round for Buckley.
Dean Thomas, what did you notice in the first 5?
You know, Buckley had a tremendous first round, did a lot of immediate damage, but I think the one thing that he did that I was impressed with is the right hook to the body. And that's going to pay dividends later in the fight. If it does get later, it'll wear Colby out. And I'm sure that's what Colby is planning on doing to Buckley, but I think it might backfire on him with that body shot.
Trying to punch his way into a takedown. Nice sprawl by Buckley, who's too far away. Buckley comes up swinging.
Oh, big shots. Landed a knee to the body.
Oh, there's that. Yeah, again, lands that right hook to the body.
Yeah, and he hit him with a knee a second ago as well. Oh, 1, 2, 3 lands.
20 pro wins for Buckley, no submissions. He does 14 by knockout.
We've known Colby to be a cardio machine, but again, filling in here a little later than usual for himself. Haven't heard much from him, and then he shows up here, so we'll see if he's in that same kind of prime conditioning that he's usually in for 5-round fights.
Well, let's see what he can do here, because he's almost got the hands together. He's in really deep, obviously, on this one. If he can't take Buckley down here... Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, let's see what he can do from here, because this isn't over yet. Buckley's got the overhook.
Oh, nice shoulder pressure.
Now it's over. Now Buckley, sorry. Yeah, Buckley's completely down. Side control for Colby Covington. Let's see what he can do with it. Obviously, when you're fighting Colby Covington, this is the threat. This is what he's always looking for. But if you can't use it to your advantage and do damage, it's pointless. So let's see.
Covington, a Pac-10 wrestling champion, 2-time NCAA All-American at Oregon State.
He's trying to get that wrist. And doing that, he flattened him back out. Nice work there from Covington. And this is where he wants his fight to be. Make no mistake. I'm sure he came into this fight knowing he's going to have to eat some big shots from Buckley in order to get to this position.
And listen, people can say whatever they want about Colby Covington, but you've got to give him credit here. Did step up on short notice and take this fight. And in the last 5 matchups that Joaquin Buckley's had, we've never seen him in this position. You know, it's been Joaquin Buckley dominating people, knocking people out, launching them off the air. Colby's had some good success there.
Hey, let's get out of there. Let's go. Let's dance. Let's dance. Let's get back on game, Buck.
All right, let's take a listen into Colby Covington's corner. UFC Hall of Famer Chael Sonnen.
Good defense. 90 seconds. 90 seconds.
It's the quietest I've ever heard him in his whole life.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chael never stops talking. And then you put a camera on him and he's like, got nothing to say. So Buckley's starting to fade a little bit here as well. The pop on the shots isn't quite the same, obviously, almost in round 3.
That eye is really bothering Colby Covington, though. And even though Covington got that takedown in this round, wasn't able to do too much with it, Buckley was able to get back up, still landing shots.
Splits the guard with a double jump.
That's a nice shot from Colby.
Covington swinging in close, too.
Nice jab.
But I'm sick.
Buckley applying pressure here. Short time on the clock in round 2 as we hit the 10-second mark.
Yeah, he's teeing off now, picking the shots, double jab, goes to the uppercut.
Have a seat. Let's work on that eye. was a good round. A good takedown. He's there when you're backing him up. It's a big problem for him. You back him up, you back him up. He's not throwing when you're backing him up, but you're not believing in it quite enough. Your kicks are another thing. When you're believing in those kicks, they're really open tonight. Here we go. Want to spit a little of that? Want to spit?
Yeah.
He's looking for it.
Yeah, no bad days, okay? Level changes, level changes. All right? And you can break that foundation anytime you're backing up, all right? He's hating it already. All right? He took you down, you hurt him. That's the difference, okay? Just remember.
Let's go, Joaquin. Stay focused, right? Stay focused.
A tale of two corners after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let it go much further.
All right, you heard her. You got to protect that eye.
Okay.
All right.
So if you didn't hear that, the ringside physician said, I wouldn't let it go much further.
Wow.
And Dan Miragliotta said, you heard her. You got to protect that eye. So,
yeah.
and he said it again. So we'll keep an eye on that. The cut getting larger and obviously very close over that right eye.
And that's
shown now from Covington.
Colby trying to protect that eye immediately, went for the takedown. But even though Buckley was taken down there, he was kind of bossing Covington towards the end of that round, putting on a little show, really feeling himself.
Oh, yeah, I still think it was Buckley's round. I mean, he was controlled for a bit, but there was no damage done. He was able to get back up and then still landing the better strikes.
And he's picking up right where he left off. I mean, that's nice. Little show about himself from Colby.
Oh, you can hear those shots.
I tell you what, listen, Colby's got a chin, man.
Oh, always had.
Always has, because he's taking some heavy shots here tonight.
Oh, man, lunged forward for that one, and now Buckley for the first time going to play on the ground.
Full mount.
He immediately would get back up. Perhaps he thinks he has enough to finish it. Landed some big shots on his way up.
Buckley is on fire here. Beautiful uppercut. How much more can Colby Covington take? It's coming soon, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that eye is a mess.
Well, he certainly opened it up more. I wonder if Dan Miragliotta will step in and get the doctor to take another look.
Well, the eye's a mess. The face is a mess. And the performance right now from Joaquin Buckley, it's not looking good for Colby Covington. He's still trying, though. Oh, jab, left hook. Good sprawl.
Oh, all over it.
Yeah.
Buckley to the ground again.
Nice work there from Buckley to roll right through that.
I mean, who would have thought years ago we would have saw Joaquin Buckley out-grappling Colby Covington? It's just a sign of the improvements from him, the all-round game, the athletic ability he has.
Put together a team that's tailored to him this year. Moved back home to St. Louis.
Yep.
Loves the personalized approach. Dominant so far. Halfway mark around 3. Triangle.
Wow.
Would be his first pro win by submission.
Is it? It's hard to see from this angle.
He's got it locked up, but he wants to get that arm a little bit further across. Yeah. Nice job from Covington to get through that.
And look at all the blood on the left.
It's really
Covington
bad.
is bleeding bad.
Yeah, that's thick blood.
Yeah, that was, right? I was thinking the same thing. Covington's got to have he's got to go for absolute broke here in this position. Try to land some damage on Buckley, because I don't know if it's even going to continue if they get to the corner.
I was just going to say, even if they return to the feet. I mean, I think once Miragliotta sees the cut, he might stop it to get the look at it.
Well, in 1 minute 45, they're going to stop the fight because it's the end of the round, and there's a very, very good chance, because the doctor warned at the end of, or the start of round 3, you haven't got long left. So I think 90 seconds, there's a very good chance the doctor steps in, which would be a shame.
I mean, look at the blood on Buckley's knee from Colby's face.
It's crazy. Because Colby's still in this fight. He's currently in control right now. It would take away from the performance that Buckley's had as well.
Buckley still trying to get to this fence to get back up.
Yeah.
So slippery right now.
The blood doesn't help.
So top position here in round 3 for Covington.
I mean, what a performance, though. I mean, listen, right now, Colby Covington showing a tremendous amount of heart, of course, but Buckley has put an absolute beatdown on Colby.
There it is.
Covington.
Once they serve back up, 18 seconds to go in round number 3.
Yeah.
And Mergliata wants the doctor to come take a look. This very well could be how 2024 ends in the octagon. Let's see.
You want to clean it? Look at it.
It's hanging down. He's going to lose his eyelid. You see how it's cut off?
That will do it. Doctor stoppage, but Joaquin Buckley dominant against Colby Covington. Welcome to the big time, New Monza.
Yeah, the power of Joaquin Buckley. Just the amount of damage that he did to the face. The doctor obviously trying to protect the eye of Colby Covington. I mean, it's human. You can only take so much. Joaquin Buckley has that type of power, and it was a terrible cut.
Yeah, when it's on the eyelid like that, you know, it's you don't want to see that happen.
Mess with it. But doctor stoppage or not, I mean, that's not a cheap win by any stretch of the imagination. Joaquin Buckley looked fantastic from start to finish.
Yeah, I mean, the striking just on point. Buckley doing what he does best. Getting behind that jab, landing some big shots, showing some really good wrestling defense. And even when he got taken down, just avoiding any damage, any serious control. And then here's the doctor just really concerned about the eyelid of Colby Covington and saying he's had enough. I think that's a good stoppage.
Well, 4-0 in the UFC, unbeaten as a welterweight. Joaquin Buckley ends the year with his hand raised again. We'll make an official 30-second break. Back after this. Coming up next, we recap it all on the UFC Fight Night Post Show. Karen Bryant's here, joined by Laura Sanko and Alan Joban to break down the action, plus all the big winners. Check in with Megan. Don't miss it. It's coming up next. It's over on ESPN+. Bruce Buffer for one final time in 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, based on the doctor's advice, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Joaquin